YouTube, the time has come. I've been meaning to make this video for a while. I don't really do food reviews, but this one in particular, I just felt the need pretty much instantly for whatever reason. So today I will be reviewing Auntie Anne's soft pretzels. These you could find at your local supermarket / grocery store if you're lucky. I live in a city with quite a few, and I've only been able to find them at one in particular called Price Chopper. We have multiple Price Choppers in the area, but I've only been able to find these at the one. So I'm a big pretzel fan. I've had all the basic store-bought pretzels like this that you can either bake or microwave. I prefer to bake them, but these ones were, I believe, $4.99, which is double the price of your average box around here. But I'm a fan of Auntie Anne's pretzels in general, like at the mall, so I figured I'd give them a try. And so, unlike other boxed pretzels, they usually just come with salt. These come with butter packets, individually, little sub packets that you have to cut. And they tell you to microwave these for about 30 seconds in the package. And it comes with the salt, your basic salt packet, which I always open and pour in a little shaker thing. So I don't have the actual packet on me. But same instructions really, you just bake the pretzel, microwave the butter, pour the butter on the pretzel, then pour the salt on the butter on the pretzel. So they look like your average. I've already eaten half the box. I've tried to do this review for weeks, but I buy these boxes and I have them eaten within like 2 or 3 days. So yeah, they look like your regular frozen pretzel. So I thought, how much different could they be? But they can be very different in flavor. So I'm going to bake one up and show you what goes on. Okay, so my pretzel spent 5 minutes in the oven at 425 degrees temperature. My butter packet has been microwaved for about 30 seconds. It's nice and melted and ready to use, and I have my salt. So yeah, I don't have any sort of tripod thing at the moment, so I'm going to try to do this with one hand. Here's where my major complaint comes in with this food, with this pretzel. The butter doesn't stay on the, hold on one sec here. Okay, so yeah, the butter, so they say to pour the butter on the pretzel, then sprinkle the salt on. But the butter kind of just falls off of the pretzel as my cats are rumbling in the back. I just, come on, right, there he goes. Okay, so the butter is on the pretzel. Now the butter tastes just like, it's not your average butter. It tastes like the butter that you would get on a regular Auntie Anne's pretzel, like at the store, like at the mall or wherever. It has a unique taste to it. But here's what happens. You try to put the salt on. It doesn't stick to the butter. The butter just kind of gets sucked up or something. I don't know. So you get like, I like salt on my pretzel, and it doesn't really hold enough. So what I end up doing is all the butter and the salt ends up falling underneath the pretzel. I rip the pretzel apart and I rub it in the stuff, and then I eat it. So I'm going to eat this pretzel now, and then I'm going to talk to you after. So the pretzel's now been eaten, and it was delicious. The dough that the pretzel is made out of is more doughy than your usual frozen pretzel. It very much tastes like, if you've ever gone to Auntie Anne's in the mall and got a thing of a pretzel that has been sitting there for maybe a little too long, it tastes sort of like that. It definitely has the Auntie Anne's flavor in the pretzel. but it's a little not quite as, I don't know, it doesn't have that same zing that fresh pretzel from them would taste like, but it's still light years better than anything else you're going to find in the store. The dough that it's made of is very chewy kind of compared to other ones, so it does get stuck in your teeth, which is a little pet peeve of mine. I have to brush and floss soon after because that stuff is so doughy that it's not something that's just going to kind of go away if you just let it sit there. It's hard to explain, but yeah, some people may not care, but for me, I have to brush soon after. You get 5 pretzels per box, and I believe it was $4.99, so about $1 a pretzel. And yeah, so I highly recommend checking them out if you're into that sort of thing. You will not be sorry. So thanks for watching, and I guess I'll see what I have in store for next time. Bye.